How's it going, everybody? We are back again for another Dokkan battle video. And oh boy, man, what a curveball. So we got the announcement on both JP and Global Dokkan last night that Golden Week celebration, or JP's Golden Week celebration, is going to occur on both Global and JP at the same time, and it's a GT celebration. What we figured, I should have made this video a while ago, but we got the V-Jump information, like last week, talking about like LRB Pan getting in the EZA. There's going to be a GT Legendary Go-To event and a whole bunch of stuff, but we knew a GT celebration was coming. We just didn't know what it was going to be, and nobody expected that Global was going to get it at the same time. So it's going to be a GT Super Saiyan Goku and Super Saiyan Vegeta. Now, we don't know if this is going to lead to Super Saiyan 4s. We don't know if they're going to be LRs. We don't know anything about them. All we have is just these two teasers for their Dokkan events. Now, we have a million different questions. I know, like, the community is asking, what are these units going to be? Are they going to be transforming units? Are these guys going to turn out to be Super Saiyan 4s? Are they going to be DOKKANFEST LRs or something like that? We just don't know as of right now. Currently, like, when this video is being made, all we have is just this teaser. That's it. We'll find out probably in like 2 days time, when, like, well, JP will probably release the information first, like the reveal. Actually, maybe Global will do it first, but regardless, we'll find out their information in a few days from now. The official, like, Twitter accounts or something will show off the information, right? But regardless, yeah, Global is getting back-to-back dual DOKKANFEST celebrations. Now, I don't know how I personally feel about this. I knew that Global was going to get like a Global First or something like that, but never did I imagine on a scale this big. I expected just a regular, DOKKANFEST, and then that leads to a Part 2 LR or something like that, but a dual DOKKANFEST celebration at the same time with JP, I mean, yeah, this is some big stuff, nonetheless. I personally don't know how I want to feel about this, because I don't know how I should tell people to save now, because let's be perfectly honest, these two, this GT Goku, no matter what they turn out to be, they're most likely going to be super crazy good, because, like, if we take a look at it, right, we go over to GT Super Saiyan Goku, this guy alone, let's take a quick look. He's on a lot of different category teams. Pure Saiyans, Dragon Ball Seekers, Goku Family, Super Saiyans, Kamehameha, Space Traveling Warriors, and Turtle School. A lot of teams that could use some good buffs right now. This GT Goku alone, not to mention if he becomes a Super Saiyan 4, for example, could lead up to a lot of different teams, and of great benefit as well. So, and then, like, GT Vegeta in Dokkan has always been bare bones. This is all we have in terms of GT Vegeta outside of the Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, right? We have these SR ones, and then the free-to-play Int one that we just got very recently with the Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta celebration, and then this World Tournament Super Saiyan Vegeta that's been in the game for, like, ever, but he's obviously awful. So it's nice to see we'll finally get a new Super Saiyan Vegeta, and no, before anybody asks, this is not baby or anything like that. You can clearly say the Saiyan who continues to pursue greater strength. This is a Goku and Vegeta celebration, not a Goku and baby Vegeta celebration. Let's make that abundantly clear. And then, like, that's all we know. That's all we got going for us right now. But nonetheless, going back to my previous point, right? I don't know how I can tell people to save now. We are 2 months away, roughly. By the time this celebration goes live, it'll probably go live, like, later this week or something, right? It'll go live, like, the 29th or 30th or something like that. And then we have roughly 2 months. We're heading into May. We have 2 months left until the anniversary for Dokkan. For Global, at least, right? We have, the 6th-year anniversary, 2 months, July 7th. And then we have now this brand new Global and JP hype celebration that's going to last probably the entire month of May, or at least like 3/4 of it. It'll probably go away like the 20th or 24th or something like that, along those lines, right? But this celebration will in fact last like the entire month roughly, and it's just like, I can't tell you not to summon, because I imagine Global will get tickets. I can imagine Global will have discount summons. Their banners are probably going to be super good. I can obviously see the return of the LR Super Saiyan 4s, for example. Their banners are going to be very good. These guys are going to probably be crazy good. So yeah, I'm not personally sure how I feel about this, because like this was kind of sprung on Global at, you know, at like the worst times. Like, in theory, in concept, yeah, it's great. We're getting Global and JP celebrations. This is peak Global, like peak Dokkan. The game has always had its hypest when the two versions share celebrations at the same time, I would say. But it puts Global in a tricky spot, because we just got off the dual DOKKANFEST celebration for Pikkon and Janemba. Now, I know a lot of people didn't summon for that, but I know a lot of people will probably summon for GT, Goku, and Vegeta, because GT is bare bones in Dokkan. Outside of, like, OG Dragon Ball in Dokkan, GT has gotten little to no love whatsoever. So, you know, it's going to be tough to tell people not to summon, especially say, like, for example, they bring back Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta or Tech Ultimate Gohan on one of these banners, you know, or both banners, you know, it's going to be crazy. So, and like me, myself, I'm sitting at like 200 stones right now, so I'm just thinking to myself, like, I might just, depending on whose banner is better and who's like the better unit, I might go for, I might do like one rotation on a banner. I would probably say that might be your best bet. Do one rotation on each banner, because from what we know, there's also going to be a lot of stones available for grabs. Obviously we can imagine that we'll get some easy A's. In particular, I'm sure everybody is expecting that like AGL Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta and STR Super Saiyan 4 Goku are going to get their easy A's, or at least one of them will. Could be a possibility we see some other EZAs as well. Maybe Super Saiyan 3 GT Goku. He's in desperate need of an EZA. There's a lot of different EZAs that could potentially happen during this celebration. I'm not going to get into a lot, but like there's a lot of units that could get an EZA, right? And I'm just thinking to myself, we'll probably get a lot of stones in return, but man, they just hit Global with this out of nowhere. And also keep in mind too that it's not even just the dual DOKKANFEST celebration between Goku and Vegeta. We're most likely going to get a Part 2 LR for this celebration as well. What that could be, we have no idea. Could be a new Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, could be an Omega Shenron, Super 17, literally could be anything from GT. But most likely it will be a Part 2 LR. They didn't do one for Pikkon and Janemba. They absolutely will do one for this celebration, I think, without question, right? And as a matter of who it'll be, we're really not sure yet. Once we see more of the celebration and what events come back and per se, what hints we can see, that's when we can probably make a more accurate guess. Off the top of my head, I can imagine they might do a villain this time, which could, I'm betting it might be a new Super 17, because this teaser, right, these teasers in particular, they seem to be stretched towards the Super 17 saga. Just like these, apparently some guy on Reddit pointed out that these quotes are directly from the Super 17 saga, and I could definitely see that too. So I could definitely see a new Android Super 17 come out for like a Part 2 LR, right? And then, I mean, that's it. Now, as like, if I had to guess, right, I don't think they're going to be Super Saiyan 4s in particular. A lot of people are guessing that it might be an upgrade to this kind of celebration, the Earth-Shaking Showdown, which is just like a transforming Vegeta and Goku, and then potentially lead up all the way to Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Vegeta. That's a hard maybe, just because of the fact that with GT Vegeta in particular, it's going to be a little bit tricky, because it'll go Super Saiyan Vegeta. I don't know if Vegeta does even go Super Saiyan 2 in the Super 17 arc. He doesn't do Super Saiyan 3, obviously. And like Vegeta goes from, only shows up a few times throughout the entirety of GT. He goes Super Saiyan and then Super Saiyan 4, and that's it. So that's gonna be a much trickier situation than do Super Saiyan 2 GT Vegeta. Goku obviously has no difficulty whatsoever. He could do Super Saiyan, Super Saiyan 2, Super Saiyan 3, then up to Super Saiyan 4. Vegeta is a little bit tricky because he's never just gone... I don't remember if he went Super Saiyan 2 versus Android 17, but he never went Super Saiyan 3, at least in the anime, right? There's been plenty of, like what-if situations if he went Super Saiyan 3 but against Super 17, but never has it been shown off in the anime. So, it's a hard maybe if we get a Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta, whatchamacallit, you know, if he transforms. Now, we do have Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta, obviously, but it's like, it's a hard maybe, right? You know, it's a little bit trickier, so we'll have to wait and see, of course. I mean, and then that's it. That's really all we know right now. That's all. I didn't want to make this video like too long. I just wanted to give my personal thought and take on this. I'm very excited. I'm glad GT is finally getting some love, but like, whew, boy, like, it's going to be hard now for global players to really save their stones. Now, we are getting some stones back, you know, through the new GT Legendary Goku event, a new stage of Infinite Dragon Ball history, the B-Pan EZA. I can imagine Super Saiyan 4 Goku or Vegeta, or both, might get an EZA as well. So we'll get some stones during this celebration, without question. It's just like, man, they really just dropped a bombshell on us, which I'll talk about this in another video, but with Global getting this celebration now, this also once again has screwed up the Global timeline, because this celebration wouldn't have originally come until Thanksgiving. That's how it's always been. JP would have the Golden Week celebration now, Global wouldn't get this until Thanksgiving. Now, this isn't gonna happen during Thanksgiving for Global. This is the first time it's ever gonna happen. In God, dare I say, the history of the game? Because what, like, it was originally like Super Gogeta and STR Janemba. Then it went Trunks and Zamasu, I believe, and then it went Transforming Boo and into Gotenks, and then now, yeah, now we're not getting this. And then no, I think Blue Evolution Vegeta was for Golden Week. I don't remember. But point is that, yeah, we're not getting this for November. So I'll talk about this in a separate video. But oh boy, yeah, what a bombshell they dropped on us. So I hope you guys are excited. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys on the next one.
I have spoken.